Beaverton's Armed Forces Banner Program is a concept that is actually in place in other states. On a recent visit to another state, I saw these banners displayed and brought the idea to the city of Beaverton and our mayor, who bought off on the idea immediately. The banners are large 8x3 banners that display the individual's name and branch of service and on a patriotic background, and they thank you from the city for serving. These banners will be displayed initially on Southwest Murray Boulevard, both north and south, depending on the number of banners that we get throughout the program. We've got 3 displayed now at southbound Murray, just south of Allen.
I'm Cindy Hittner, and I have a son, Nicholas Hittner, who is 28, and he is in the Army. We live in that neighborhood, so he knows that Murray Road right there. He just knows right where it is. And I showed him the picture. He's like, "Wow, that's really cool." And so I just know it makes them feel like people are recognizing what they do for us.
Being a Vietnam-era veteran myself, I know the trials and tribulations that our returning troops went through during that time frame. I just don't think we do enough to recognize in our daily routine and realize that these personnel are going through some really hard times in a combat zone and on their active duty status. It's just one more way to make sure that we don't forget what they're doing for our country and for us on a daily basis. This is a program that is designed for our Beaverton residents or a active duty personnel that has a family member who lives in Beaverton. Obviously, if they're in the military, either in a combat zone or at a duty station, they're not living in Beaverton. But if they have a family member, a mother, father, grandfather, children, anything that live in Beaverton, they qualify. So we want to get as many applications coming in our way as possible. There are 2 ways to access the program. You can go to Beaverton's website, city website, at www.beavertonoregon.gov. Once there, you can click on the tab Our Community. There's a drop-down menu that identifies the Armed Forces Banner Program. The program is explained. There's only 2 items that are required. That is proof of residency here in Beaverton and a copy of the active duty orders. Once the banner is approved, a banner will be made in honor and displayed at the different intervals identified in the program. We're trying to make the program cost-free to the recipients, and so far we've been able to accept donations from corporations and city businesses and individuals. We have an account set up, and we're able to fund several of these banners at the startup. If it gets to a point where we run out of funds, and I hope that we do, because we really want as many of these displayed as possible, then we will reevaluate how we're going to proceed with the program.
It's just wonderful that Beaverton did that for our guys and for our little city. It just brings us together, and it just makes it feel more like a community, and that we remember our boys.